Hi-ho, it's Silver with another happiness hack. This is the third in a series of 5 for the month of June on the topic of self-care. And if you want to see the others, they're on my YouTube channel, which is Silver Happiness, and just look for the happiness hacks. So I wanted to first mention that life is a series of stories that we made up. You know, whatever your life is, whatever quality it has, whatever flavor it has, usually has to do with the stories that you tell, both to yourself and to other people. And so I want you to really pay attention in the next couple of days to how you feel when you're talking to somebody else, or how you feel when you're thinking, too much to yourself. Does it make you feel good, or does it make you feel terrible? Because when you're telling a story that doesn't serve you, you feel like, oh. And when you're telling a story that makes you feel good, then it is serving you well. So it's really the difference. When we are feeling, it's basically our inner critic, our inner judge taking over and pointing out all the terrible things that happened to us, and how we were at fault, or it was terrible and you can never get over it. Whereas when you're telling a story that makes you feel good, then it is your inner guide actually connecting you with the universe, and it's telling you that you're on the right track. When you are feeling this way, you're attracting things that you want. When you're feeling like, you're attracting things that you don't want. I'm sure that's a very attractive look on my face when I do that. So the happiness hack is be choosy about the stories you tell. Be very choosy about the stories you tell. When you're telling a story, I want you to ask yourself, do I want to attract more of this, or would I rather not? And if the answer is I'd rather not, then stop telling the story. And we do this, we want to regale people with, those horrible drivers on the way to work, or, how mean somebody was to you in a store. Well, that would be great, except that you're attracting more of that. So why not start talking about the really good drivers on the road, of which there are a majority, by the way, and when you actually had somebody in the store that treated you very well. So start really being particular about the stories you're telling. If you're going to make up a story, why not make up a story with a happy ending? I mean, you're making it up anyhow. And when I say making it up, I don't mean that you're lying about it. I'm sure I know it happened. I've had some horrible things happen to me. But the part of it that I make up is the impact that it has on me, and that it's going to ruin my life forever, or it's the reason I drank, which is not true. So really make up stories with happy endings. For example, yes, I had some pretty challenging things as a child, including having been abused by a neighbor's father. And there's no way to spin that in a good way, except that because I had that experience, I was able to be a better mother. I was able to be a more empathetic friend. People come to me who are troubled, and I'm able to help them. So there's always a gift within these terrible stories. But if you keep repeating them over and over again, you're just going to attract more of the same. And who wants that? Now, your life is a story. What's done is done. Where it goes from here is totally up to you. So write your own ending. That's what I'm saying here. So this week's happiness hack is be choosy about the stories you tell. And I want you to really pay attention this week to how you feel in your gut. If you feel terrible when you're talking, change the narrative. Start talking about some of the gifts you got from that. Because for every terrible thing that's happened to us, there is a gift and an opportunity. We just have to dig for it. Remember that old joke about the kid digging in a huge pile of manure, and the farmer says to him, what are you looking for? And he says, with all this manure, there's got to be a pony in there somewhere. So find the pony. And remember, you deserve to be happy, and it is possible, especially if you tell good stories. So bye for now.